I've got one here, which is a company is a person. I don't know why we put this on the list. There's a rule, an unwritten rule that a company is a person.
Yeah, so people interact with the business.
They think of the company as a person.
Business, as an individual, with a personality and with a, and it might be a negative personality.
So IBM is like a big, powerful person, or Bournemouth Council is a bit of a slow-moving, cautious.
That's right.
But
So
it's a person who cares, or whatever.
Yeah, or like Enron didn't after, they said they did, but then didn't.
Yes, they lied. Some companies lie, like a person lies.
Exactly. So we tend to personify, anthropomorphize these groups which don't actually operate as an individual at all.
That's an interesting thought.
What happens if nobody lied in the company, but the company lied?
That could be. Everyone says the best thing.
Everybody says
but in aggregate, it's misleading.
Yeah.
Ooh. Could that happen?
Yes, easily. The path to... What is it?
The path to hell is
paved with good intentions.
Yeah. So we're all trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But in aggregate...
ends up that we let our customers down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that probably can happen easily.
Yeah. So you ring for the ambulance and it takes a day to arrive. And it's not because the ambulance driver doesn't care.
He was doing the best he could.
He was.
And it wasn't because the person who's on the phone wasn't doing their job and the best they could. So everybody in this
and the resource allocation in the NHS is trying to optimise the use of all the resources.
That's
Absolutely,
right.
Yeah.
Which means that we don't have any spare ambulances because that would be a waste of money.
So we meet
there's a big queue for the ambulance.
So we can meet the individual people in the NHS and say, well, she's doing the best she can, and I value that.
And they all are. I'm sure they all are.
The problem is that in aggregate, it doesn't mean to say things come out really well. Yes. And we all do that in our own lives. With our best intentions, we make mistakes and do stupid things.
But if you take an organisation, for instance, there's a promise at the end of it that you're going to deliver something to a customer, a quality product, let's say, delivered on time in full at the agreed price, and having the right story, the controls in place to make sure it all happens, so you can deliver a story to them. So we did all that. We followed the right ways, and everybody in that organisation says, "Oh yes, I did my bit." He says, "Yeah, did you do your bit?" "Yes, I did. I did that, and I did that, and I did that, and that's all right, and that all worked out." And you go around in the whole company, and everybody did their bit, and yet at the end of this, all the effort that went into it, they failed on every single measure. I'm going through purchase of a car at the moment, and that's where I am, by the way. Despite all the effort from all the people, they failed against the quality measure, the delivery measure, the price measure, and the control measure. But nobody in that organisation will recognise that failure. They'll say, I've done my best, I'm doing it as best as I can possibly do my bit. The problem is the my bit.